So this bhajan is written by a Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharya. Okay, so this is on Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, so it's a folk kind of a bhajan, very nice. And yeah, let's start. नदिया गोद्र में नित्यानंदा महाजन पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण नदिया गोद्र में नित्यानंदा महाजन पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण श्रद्धावान जना है श्रद्धावान जना पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण नदिया है नदिया गोद्र में नित्यानंदा महाजन पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण प्रभुराज्ञ भय मागे भिका बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्ण सीखा प्रभुराज्ञ भय मागे भाका बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्ण सीखा नदिया गोद्र में नित्यानंदा महाजन पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण अपराध शून्य है कृष्ण कृष्ण मत्ता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण धना प्राण अपराध शून्य है कृष्ण लहो कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण माता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण धना प्राण पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण नदिया गोद्र में नित्यानंदा महाजन पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण कृष्णेरा संसार करो सारी अनाचार जीवे दया कृष्ण नामा सर्वधर्म सार कृष्णेरा संसार करो सारी अनाचार जीवे दया कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सार नदिया नदिया गोद्र में नित्यानंदा महाजन पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण नदिया गोद्र में नित्यानंदा महाजन पातिया चे नाम हटा जीवेरा कारण Hare Krishna. So we will see the translation. So Nadia, okay, so it's a place. Okay, Nadia is a place, and Nityananda Prabhu has opened a marketplace over there. Has opened a store to sell Harinam. Okay, he's selling Harinam to everybody. He's literally selling the holy name to everybody, all of us, to benefit. And you know what is the price you have to pay? Anybody knows what is the amount you have to pay to buy the Harinam? Yes, Raghav.
Nothing. We don't need to pay.
No, you have to pay something. Anybody knows? So you know what you have to pay? Faith. Faith is the amount. Faith is the price you have to pay. Okay, you have to. That's why here it says, "Oh faithful people, oh faithful people, come make use of this." Okay. Oh brothers, my Lord's, by the Lord's command, I ask the charity of your of you. Please chant Krishna, worship Krishna, and learn and teach about Krishna. See, what does it say? Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna sikha. So say the name of the Lord, worship the Lord, and teach and learn about the Lord. Okay, discuss about the Lord. And the amount you have to pay is faith. You have to be faithful that Lord will bless you. And a lot of people say, no, there is no Krishna, then why to chant? So if you chant with that attitude, definitely Krishna will not come. Krishna says he is for his devotees. Okay, so he will come if you chant with faith. Chant Krishna's name without offense. Accept Krishna as your mother, accept Krishna as your father, accept Krishna as your wealth, and accept Krishna as your life. Give up all sins, make Krishna your whole world. Be merciful to all souls, chant Krishna's name. That is the essence of all religion. Okay, see here it says, Krishna Nama Sarva Dharma Sar. So Krishna Nama Sarva Dharma Sar, whichever religion you are in, give up all of that, because ultimately Krishna does not discriminate you based on the religion. Okay, surrender to the Lord and start chanting the holy names of the Lord. That is the only way. Okay, this is a very nice folk style kirtan. I think you all can learn this, very easy, very short. And singing Vaishnava bhajans always impresses the Lord. Lord becomes very pleased. And yeah, okay, so bhakti comes after faith. Okay, so first of all, you need to be very, faithful. You need to first of all believe in the Lord, and then once your faith becomes strong, once your faith becomes firmer and firmer, that's when your devotion towards the Lord starts getting developed. So bhakti comes with faith. Okay, so yeah, so with bhakti comes pure love for the Godhead. So these are the stages. Initially it's faith, then you will develop love for God. And yeah, so we will start with today's session. You all can see the screen? Okay, great. One moment. Let me share the attendance link before we start. Otherwise I'll forget. Okay, today is day 11, so chapter 11. So the Bhagavad Gita we are learning is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He's the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So chapter 11, Vishwaroopa Sandarshana Yoga. So today we will be seeing, the Lord shows His universal form to Arjuna. Okay, the gigantic, huge universal form. Yeah, so he will show the universal form to the Lord, so to Arjuna, and so it's also called as the universal form of the Lord is also called as the cosmic form of the Lord. Okay, because this is the entire cosmos which is there today. Manifestation is control is under control of the Lord. Okay, anybody wants to read? Yes, you need to read the shloka and the translation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Om Jnana Timrandasya Jnana Salakya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tamas
Tasmai
Sri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the touch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Yes, Yashaswini.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminitti Namine. I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at his lotus feet. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Next, Kiran, do you want to read?
Namaste Saraswate. Did we leave?
Oh my God, what was that? Can you unmute again? Okay, anyway, Veda, read. Do you want to read, Veda? Okay, anyway. Dhruvdat, read.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Namaste Saravaste
Saraswate Deve.
Deve Gauravani Prakarine
Nirvishesha.
Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini.
Yes. Read the translation. Okay. Read the translation, Ananya.
I offer my respectful obeisances
Obeisances.
obeisances
Hmm.
to unto His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at his lotus feet. Our respectful obeisances are unto you, O spiritual master, servant of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries which are filled with
Impersonalism.
impersonalism.
Ism and voidism. Okay, very nice. Thank you. Next, Rakshitha, do you know the Panchatattva mantra by heart?
Yes, Mataji.
Read.
Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Jai Shri Krishna. Mataji, can I start again? I got nervous.
Start.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Jai Shri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivasati Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yes, thank you. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimiram Dasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatari. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Okay, so did all of you receive the document about how to offer prasad or offer bhog to the Lord? I had posted it in the group. Okay, so you can follow the instructions there. You need not chant all the mantras given there, okay? Because we've just begin our spiritual journey. Just chant the Panchatattva mantra and 3 times chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That will do, okay? And don't taste the prasad, the food before offering it to Krishna. While cooking or anything, please don't taste, because you are cooking for Krishna. So he's supposed to be the first one to eat it, taste it, okay? So don't taste, it's very important. I forgot to mention it last class. Okay, so yeah, this is a very nice incident. Okay, so what happened, we all keep saying, no, I think you've heard so many in all the classes almost, you've heard about taking shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord, right? Prabhupada mentions in almost every purport he has written, we need to take the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. We need to serve the lotus feet of the Lord, right? Always. So his lotus feet is very powerful. Okay, it's very powerful. And so what happened one day, this is Markandeya. Okay, so he's a very great devotee of the Lord. So Krishna one day was like, okay, everybody wants wants my lotus feet. He was like, what is even there in my lotus feet? Okay, why are everybody behind my lotus feet? There should be something in my lotus feet. Okay, so that's why he started biting his lotus feet a little, and just to see what exactly is there in my lotus feet. So that's why you can see over here. Okay, he's biting his toes just to see if there is anything, okay, which is that powerful in his lotus feet. So Markandeya is seeing that. Okay, he's seeing this incident. So Krishna is, see, he is Govinda. Okay, he gives pleasure to his devotees. So by all these stories, his main intention is to attract his devotees. He is the Lord. He knows what is there in the lotus feet. But by doing all these pastimes, he's only attracting the devotees. See, now we are laughing, right? Looking at this, listening to this story, we find him very cute. So that way we get attracted to him. So, so out of curiousness, he bit his lotus feet just to see what is exactly there in the lotus feet. Okay, so this is a very small incident just to see and just to show you that Krishna is always ready to attract and entertain his devotees. Okay, so that's the reason we all need to take shelter at his lotus feet, because once you take shelter at his lotus feet, that's all. There is no look back. There is no miseries back in your life again. All you get is happiness. Okay, so this is a very big banyan tree. Okay, he was lying on the banyan tree. Yeah, so this is a very nice incident. And yeah, this is another story. Okay, so what happens here is, this is a sparrow. Okay, a very sparrow, you all know, it's a very small bird, right? So one day it had laid its eggs in an ocean. There's a huge ocean. Okay, so the ocean, the waves of the ocean carried away all its eggs. Okay, so the sparrow lost all its eggs. Now the sparrow is worried because all its children are gone, right? So the sparrow wanted to, so kindly the sparrow prayed to the ocean, asking the ocean to return her eggs. But the ocean did not agree. Okay, so sparrow started crying, started pleading. Okay, started asking, requesting in every way possible, but the ocean did not agree. So what did sparrow do? You know what sparrow did? So the sparrow, took through its beak. It took each drop, okay, how much ever it could, through its beak, kept taking water and emptying the ocean. Okay, so the sparrow said, with my beak, I will take how much ever little water I can, and one day I'm sure I can empty this ocean and then take my eggs back. Okay. So if the ocean is empty, then the eggs will be there, no, at the shore. So the sparrow can go and take the eggs. So the sparrow started doing this regularly. The sparrow started taking how much ever little water it could and started emptying the ocean, trying to empty the ocean. So looking at this determination, what Garuda did? Garuda saw this. Garuda is like he's like a king of all the birds. Okay, so he's also the carrier of Krishna, no? So he has a lot of power. So Garuda came down and spoke to the sparrow, asked the sparrow what she was doing. And Garuda was very pleased to look at the attempt. Okay, with great determination, the sparrow did not give up. Did the sparrow sit and cry saying, okay, I cannot do anything, I cannot take the eggs now? No, she attempted, right? She kept on trying. She kept on taking little water, and she tried to eliminate, water from the ocean completely, right? So what happened? The Garuda came, and Garuda was so pleased, and Garuda wanted to help the sparrow because sparrow was struggling with great determination. She never stopped. She never gave up. Looking at that, Garuda was so impressed. Garuda spoke to the ocean saying, if you don't return the eggs of the sparrow, I will at once empty you. Okay. Garuda is so big, huge, powerful. With one attempt, Garuda can empty the entire ocean. Okay. He is so powerful. So ocean got scared. Okay. Ocean got very scared, and one of the waves of the ocean came and returned the eggs of the sparrow back to the sparrow. Okay. So sparrow took the eggs, and sparrow was so happy. Sparrow showed a lot of gratitude to Garuda. And so the moral of the story is, God will help those who help themselves. Okay. So if you give up during the course of your spiritual journey, saying, I can't do this is very difficult, I can't do that is very difficult. If you start giving up, nobody can help you. But if you have this mindset of not giving up and continuing, be it whatever the situation, then Krishna himself comes and helps, or sends somebody to help. Same that happened with the sparrow's case. Okay, so Krishna sent Garuda for sparrow's help. In the same way, if the sparrow had sat without trying out any other way, then nobody would come for its help, because you should be more worried and you should be more enthusiastic about getting what you want, getting your work done. Nobody will be more enthusiastic than you, including Krishna. Okay, so if he sees the dedication or the desire, the intense desire in you to achieve something, that's when Krishna helps you. Okay, so determination has to be there. So Krishna helps those who help themselves. We have a saying, no, fortune favors the brave. Fortune actually favors the determined. Okay, so so this is one instance just to motivate you all. And yeah, this is also a very nice incident. Does anybody know this? Anybody wants to answer? Yeah. Subramanyam, do you know this incident?
Yes, Mataji.
Explain.
Mataji, when Krishna was sent to...
You're on mute.
Mataji, sorry, Mataji, I got muted myself.
Mataji,
when Krishna was sent to Sandipani Muni's ashram at the age of 16, Mataji, he saw Sudama. Sudama introduced himself, Mataji. So for some time they both were good friends, Mataji. Once Sandipani Muni sent them to bring wood, Mataji, for the yajnas, Mataji. So they went. After bringing wood, Mataji, there was a storm in the forest. So Sudama was very frightful, Mataji. He took shelter of Krishna, Mataji. And at the morning, Sandipani's wife was very, she was worrying for Sudama and Krishna, Mataji. So when she told this to Sandipani Muni, he also tried to, when he started to find Krishna and Mataji, when he started to search out for Krishna and Sudama, Mataji, they came themselves. So Sandipani said that life is very dear to all, but you have disregarded them for just my sake. So he blesses them, Mataji, that you may never forget the knowledge of Vedas, Mataji. But Krishna knows every Vedas as he is the compiler of Vedas, Mataji.
Yeah.
So after a long time, Krishna married the goddess Lakshmi Rukmini only, Mataji, and Sudama married a poor but wise Brahmin girl, Mataji. So when Sudama and his family were suffering because they were poor, Mataji. So Sudama's wife was trying to tell Sudama while the children were sleeping, oh Lord, please go and meet Krishna.
Yes.
We are suffering a lot, Prabhu.
Yeah.
His wife told Mataji, okay, then Sudama told that, okay, I will go, but with one condition, I will not ask him anything, Mataji.
Yeah. Yeah.
The wife was satisfied because she knew that Krishna was all-knowing. So
Yeah.
Mataji, he would grant us riches, Mataji, to survive.
Hmm.
So Sudama decided to go on the next day, but he had a thought, Mataji, what should he do? Sudama has told his wife about the stories of Krishna, Mataji. In that he have mentioned that Krishna loves poha, Mataji. So she had went to her neighbor's house and borrowed some flat rice, Mataji, poha, Mataji, and gave it to Sudama.
Yes. Yes, very good. And anybody knows any other instance of the story? Veda, do you know?
No, Mataji.
Then lower your hand. Okay, there are so many instances. Yes, we will discuss. Okay. Yashaswini.
So as Subramaniam told, Sudama was very poor. So one day he decided to go to Krishna, but still he was feeling very ashamed that Krishna was a very big king of a big city, Dwarka, and how can he offer him only just a handful of poha? So he was feeling ashamed in his heart, but still he went in. Then when he went, the guard did not allow Sudama to go in. But as the coincidence, Krishna was passing away from that side and he saw Sudama there. So he ran towards Sudama and both hugged each other because they were like childhood friends and they met after a long time. Then Sudama told Krishna that, oh Krishna, please forgive me. I have only this handful of poha to give you. So Krishna said, no problem, my friend. This poha is so much. This poha will fill my stomach for at least 2 to 3 days. So he ate the poha, and after that he did not have anything for 2 3 days. Then in the return, he gave Sudama bullock, not a bullock cart, many bullock carts of. He told that in this he kept makhan and gave. But when Sudama arrived at his home, he saw that the pots filled with makhan were now filled with all the jewels, and the home he lived in became into a huge palace. His wife and children were in new and nice clothes. In his home, many eatables was there. So he knew this was all Krishna's mercy, Krishna's Krishna's Maya or magic, we can tell. And thus Sudama came home happily and he prayed Krishna. So he told his wife that she was right.
Yes, very nice. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mata.
Hare Krishna. So yeah, so that is okay. So this is a very nice story. So you can see over here, Krishna respects his devotees, at a very great extent. You can see him, the way he is receiving Sudama, because, Sudama was very poor and he was one of the best friends of Krishna as well. They both were classmates, when they went to study, they were studying together. So what happens is when you respect Krishna, Krishna gives you double respect. I told whatever you give Krishna, he increases it manifold and returns it to you. Okay, so so when Sudama had gone home to Krishna's home, this is the way Krishna was receiving Sudama. Okay, Sudama was Brahmana, no? So Krishna, was never hesitant to perform the regulations. Krishna was a Kshatriya, he was a king, right? So Kshatriyas always have to respect Brahmanas. So he would serve the lotus feet of the Brahmanas. Krishna always used to serve the feet of the Brahmanas. So same way Krishna also serve the feet of Sudama. Although he was a friend, although they were classmates, Krishna respected him. And then Sudama gave just little bit of poha, and Krishna gave like not even double, 100,000 times more riches, right, for him to survive. So that is Krishna, you know. Whatever happens, don't forget Krishna, because ultimately he is the savior. Okay, you cannot survive alone in this world, not just in this world, for any world in that matter. You cannot survive alone. Okay, Krishna is the only savior. That's why he's there with you as Paramatma. Wherever you go, whatever you do, he is the one who is going to be there with you. Okay, and yesterday's chapter, Patram Pushpam Phalam Thoyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tad Aham Bhakti Upahartam Asnami Prayatatmanaha. Very important shloka. Okay, again, we've all seen the importance of offering food to Krishna and eating. I just said, whatever you offer to Krishna, he gives it manifold, right? He increases it manifold and gives it to you. So whatever you need, Krishna will give you that. Okay, it just happened to prove in Sudama's story, right? Sudama gave poha to Krishna and Krishna gave him riches, because he did not have that. He wanted riches to survive, right? So you give him just little water and you don't know what Krishna will give, because Krishna knows what you want and he will give you what you want. Okay, so when you get it, you will be astonished. You'll be like, oh my God, God is great. Okay, yeah. So Tulsi is very important. Like I said, offer anything. If you're offering anything, offer it with Tulsi. Even if you're, it is always said, when you use anything, when you bring anything new in your house, always offer it to the Lord. Okay, put Tulsi on top of it and offer it to the Lord. Even if you bring, say, a new hairband or a earring, okay, give it to the Lord first, because you don't want karma, right? Using a new hairband is a karma. Okay, so don't take any karma. Whatever you're doing it, you should do it for the Lord. So first of all, you should give it to the Lord and then start using. I gave you an example of a new dress yesterday, right? So wear it for Krishna's service and then you can use it for your own purposes. Okay, so if you're getting a new dress, if you've brought a new hairband or whatever it is, keep a tulsi on top of it and give it to Krishna first. Offer it to the Lord saying, this is for you. Please accept. I've brought this, or I will be using this for your service. Okay, and then take it back and then start using it. Okay, and tulsi is very important. In case you have a small tulsi at home, you're very fortunate. Okay, so always make sure you take care of tulsi, water the tulsi. So tulsi is called Tulsi Maharani. Okay, she is the one who is going to allow you to Goloka Vrindavana. If she is not, if she does not get pleased with you, pleased by your efforts, then she will say, you are not allowed to enter Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, so she is like Maharani. Okay, so Tulsi Maharani, we say Vrindavan ka Rani, she is Maharani. Okay, we address Radha as Radha Rani, but we don't say Tulsi as Tulsi Rani. We say Tulsi Maharani. So she has more responsibility. She has more power, authority. So she is the one who is going to let you into Goloka Vrindavana. So start impressing her. If you impress her, if you water the Tulsi properly, if you do puja to Tulsi properly, she will get pleased and she is going to recommend you to Krishna. Okay, Krishna Bhakti Pradayate. Tulsi is the one who is going to give you Krishna Bhakti. A lot of us pray, no, we all want devotion, but a lot of us keep thinking, why am I not getting that devotion towards Krishna after doing all this? Reason is you're not serving Tulsi properly. Okay, if you don't have Tulsi at home, just in your mind offer obeisances to Tulsi Maharani every day. Okay, just like how you offer obeisances to Krishna, in the same way you need to offer obeisances to Tulsi also in your mind. Okay, yeah. So and yeah, now we will come to the chapter. Okay, chapter 11. So now Arjuna is asking Krishna. Okay, Krishna says, no, all these chapters he keeps saying, I am the taste in water, I am the strength of the strong, I am the heat in the fire. So that means Krishna is saying everything is me, myself, right? So now Arjuna is asking him, if everything is you, I want to see that actual form of yours. You know, how have you entered into this planet, into the cosmic manifestation of the material existence. I want to see that form of yours. So Krishna, Arjuna is requesting, oh greatest of all personalities, oh supreme form, though I see here before me your actual position, I yet wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. That means he's asking Krishna to show his universal form to Arjuna. Okay. Now, why did Arjuna ask this question? Arjuna is a great devotee of Krishna. Definitely, he will not doubt Krishna. Okay. So he did not ask this question with a doubt. Okay. He did not ask Krishna to show him his form because Arjuna thought, okay, I'm very special. No. Okay. Although Arjuna was an elevated devotee, he was always meek and humble in front of the Lord. He was always going down on his knees and falling to the feet of the Lord for anything. Okay. That's how we all have to be. We should not get puffed up like Indra, okay, and saying I am everything, I'm the greatest devotee, I'm that, I'm this. No, don't take pride in anything. Okay. But why did Arjuna actually ask? He asked Arjuna to convince people who thinks Krishna as an ordinary person. After all, a lot of people know, after reading all the scriptures, all Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, everything, people still have this thing in their doubt. How is Krishna supreme? No, Krishna is not. Krishna is just an incarnation of Vishnu. Vishnu is supreme, or any other god is supreme, or some people say there is no god only. All these are made up stories, people say. Okay, that is all their poor intelligence. Okay, so Arjuna, through this question, through this request, wanted to prove to the entire world that Krishna is the supreme. Okay. So now there are a lot of people who keep coming and saying, I am God. Give me this much of money, I will change your life. I will give you I will make you rich. I will make you powerful and all. A lot of people, they just wear saffron clothes and then come and then loot people, right? A lot of people are there like that, right? So Prabhupada had written, in his purports, there are a lot of people like this, and blind people, innocent people blindly believe whatever people say, and they think, okay, he is the Lord. Okay, that's very wrong. So whenever somebody comes to you and says he is God or he has mystic powers like that, superhuman powers, ask them to prove it. How? Show me the universal form. So if you are the Lord, okay, Lord always, Lord means Krishna, right? So Krishna has a universal form. He is the controller of the entire cosmic manifestation, right? So he definitely has to have a universal form. So whoever comes and says they are Lord, ask them to show their universal form. Okay. So this is the only way to keep such bad people away. Otherwise they will loot you. And yeah. So now Krishna accepts the request. Okay. So the blessed Lord said, my dear Arjuna, O son of Pratha, behold now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of varied divine forms, multicolored like the sea. Now Krishna accepts Arjuna's request and shows him the universal form. Okay, so you can see over here, literally everything is Krishna. Okay, literally everything is Krishna. The air you breathe is Krishna. The water you drink is Krishna. Okay, the earth, the soil that you walk on is Krishna. Okay, the plants are Krishna, because everybody has jivatmas, right? We are ourselves having Krishna in us, right? So everything is Krishna. So he shows the universal form, and Arjuna sees there is no end, there is no beginning. He's not even able to make out where it starts, where it ends. Everything is covered. The entire sky is covered. The entire land is covered. Everything is covered with Krishna. See, so many forms you can see, right? So many faces. He has thousands of hands, thousands of legs, thousands of eyes, thousands of mouths, thousands of heads. You can see, right? So many people, they're all his associates. I told you, all demigods are like his cabinet of ministers. They are all departmental officers. Okay, so Varuna Dev manages rain, Indra Dev manages heavenly planets, administration, right? Brahma Dev manages creation. They're all departments, and each demigod is delegated with a responsibility. So so that's how we say all the demigods are parts of Krishna. Okay, because they serve the Lord with their designated position, right? So whatever Krishna wants them to do, they will do. Okay, so Durga Devi takes care of us, right? The Maya, the material world. So that way, every demigod is like a part of Krishna. Okay, so that's why when universal form Krishna is showing, all the demigods appear. There are 33 crores of demigods, not just one or two. Okay, every department has one demigod taking care. Okay, so all the demigods appear, and along with Krishna. Okay, and because Krishna does not get involved in anything directly, he only designates things. Vishnu, you do this. Shiva, you do this. Indra, you do this. Okay, that's how he keeps designating, and he does not involve in anything. Okay, directly, like the prime minister. But if any law has to be passed, who has to sign? Prime minister, right? So that's how Krishna takes care. Anything you want, who will sanction it? Krishna. Okay, so that's why we say don't worship demigods, because how many paths can you worship? Can you worship all 33 crores demigods? It's absolutely impossible, right? How can you worship 33,000 demigods? You cannot say, okay, I will worship only one demigod. I will worship Shiva and Brahma. I will not worship the remaining. Okay, that means you're serving only two parts of Krishna. Shiva and Brahma are just two parts of Krishna, right? 33 crores are there. You cannot worship all of them, right? That's why if you worship Krishna, that means all of them are automatically worshipped by default, because they are all parts of Krishna. If Krishna is worshipped, obviously all his hands will be worshipped, right? All his legs will be worshipped. All the parts will be worshipped. So this is the universal form. Okay, you can see Varuna Deva is there, Shiva is there, Brahma is there, like literally everybody is there. Okay, over here, if you can see, if you can make out. So Krishna says, see my universal form now. And then Arjuna, yeah, if you have to see the universal form, you should be having a divine vision. Okay, you cannot just see the universal form of the Lord just like that. Okay, why? Because a lot of people ask me, when I say chant, Krishna will appear. They will be like, okay, if he's appeared, why am I not able to see? Why are you not able to see? Because do you have that vision? Can you see some planet in? We know there are 8 planets, right? And okay, according to the modern general science, sun is in the middle, and there are 8 planets surrounding the sun. Correct. Why are you not able to see other 8 planets? They are there, no? They are. Scientists have proved that other 7 planets, just like Earth, there are other planets, Neptune and Saturn and all that. Why are you not able to see? Are your eyes qualified to see? No, you definitely need telescope and all that to see. And to see the smallest of the things, we all know our body is made up of cells. Are you able to see the cells? Your body is made up of cells. Why are you not able to see? Your eyes do not have that ability to see, right? You need a microscope to see. In the same way, you need divine spiritual vision to see the Lord. He is there everywhere. He's showing his universal form. In every atom, he is there. In every Narasimha Dev came out of a pillar, right? So walls also have the Lord. Everywhere there is Lord, but you are not able to see because you don't have that spiritual vision. How do you develop spiritual vision? You can see planets and stars using telescope. In the same way, to develop spiritual vision, you need to develop devotion, pure devotion. What is pure devotion? Say, what is pure unalloyed Ananya Bhakti? What is it? To serve the Lord without expecting any return. I'm serving the Lord because I want first rank. I'm serving the Lord because I want good job. That is not called devotion. That is called business. Okay, I'm doing this to you, you do this to me. That's called business. Serve the Lord with no desires. Okay, you need to serve the Lord because you want to please the Lord. You want Lord to be happy because of you. You don't want anything in return. Sudama, did he go and say, I'm giving you poha, you give me riches? No, right? Lord himself gave him. That is the way you need to serve the Lord. Okay, you need to your duty is to give the Lord your love, devotion, and service. He will take care of you. Okay, so Arjuna was a pure devotee of the Lord. Okay, so that's why he got an opportunity to see the Lord. Okay, see, once more, the universal form of Krishna was revealed to Arjuna was not the first person Krishna showed his universal form. Krishna showed his universal form to Yashoda Mata also when he was a kid, right? When he was a kid, Krishna used to eat dirt, right? And then Balram complained to Yashoda Mata that saying Krishna is eating dirt. So Yashoda Mata came running and she was like, seriously, you're eating dirt? Open your mouth, I want to see. So Krishna opened his mouth, and then she saw the entire cosmic manifestation. She saw the entire universe, the multiple universes. Along with that, the most interesting part is she saw the earth. She saw herself seeing Krishna also in it. You can see over here. So that means she could see the entire manifestation, including herself in Krishna's mouth, right? And then finally Yogamaya covered her, and then she forgot, she fainted and all, right? So so that is Krishna. Krishna is not an ordinary child, okay? He's not an ordinary person. Although he comes down and mingles with all of us like a coward boy, like a king, like a husband, like a son, it is just to attract his devotees, okay? He is not an ordinary person. And yeah, best of the Bharata, see here the different manifestations of Adityas, Rudras, all the demigods. Behold the many things which no one has ever seen or heard before. Okay, see, you can see here there are Adityas. Who are Adityas? Citizens of the sun planet. Okay, and Rudras. Who are Rudras? Rudras are the chief Rudra is called Shiva, Lord Shiva. Okay, so there are so many people in the universal form, and yeah, so he says you cannot see it with your normal eyes, so you need divine vision. So Krishna gives Arjuna divine vision so that Arjuna can see the universal form. Okay, along with Arjuna, Sanjaya also sees the universal form because Vyasadeva had given him the divine vision, right? Divya Drushti. So Sanjaya could sit in the kingdom, I mean the court, the palace, and then see what is happening in Kurukshetra. The battlefield, right? Because of the divine vision Vyasadeva had given. Who is Vyasadeva? Krishna himself again. So Vyasadeva is also Krishna's incarnation. He had come to compile the literatures of Krishna. Okay. So, but our sense is so defective. Can we see? We cannot, forget about the smallest and the largest and all. We cannot even see what is far off. Some people have to wear specs, right? Most of us wear specs. So we cannot see what is too small written also. We need specs for that. So our eyes are very defective, okay? And plus they are illusion through Maya. Okay, so we are all under the illusion of Maya, thinking what is real, we think it is unreal, right? What is unreal, we think it is real. All this little momentary happiness, we think this happiness is actually happiness. But if there is something happiness or something permanent, why is it not staying? This moment you are happy, tomorrow you might not be in the same mood. No, something happens and your mood gets spoiled and then you start becoming sad, right? Why is it not permanent then? You should think that is because it is an illusion. You are under an illusion that this is happiness. Okay, this is not happiness. This is neither sadness. This is just Maya. This is just an illusion. Okay, so our defective senses consider illusion to be real sometimes. Okay, so we all make mistakes because we are all human beings. If we were God, then only we would be perfect. Okay, see, we tend to copy in exam and all that. No, all these are because of our defective, limited ability to understand things. Okay, yeah, so Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, while speaking thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form, and at last he showed him his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. So Arjuna got scared looking at the universal form, okay? He was like, what? So gigantic, so many heads, so many hands, so many legs. Who are all these people? So many people, so many demigods are all there with you. He started getting scared, okay? Because he was used to seeing Krishna as a very nice, normal human being, no, with two hands and flute and all. So Arjuna is like, what is this? And then Arjuna is like, okay, he started getting very scared, okay? Krishna understood that Arjuna was getting scared. So then Arjuna prays to Krishna and then requests him to show his four-armed form. This is the Paramatma form, okay? Or the Narayana form. This is the form he is going to live in our hearts, okay? So this is Vishnu form also we say, okay? So four-handed form is a Vishnu form. He has in one hand, he will hold his Kaumodika Gada, okay? That means it is the club that is holding. And in another hand, he will hold Panchajanya. the shanka, okay, conch shell, and then lotus flower in one hand, and another hand the chakra, okay, the sudarshan, or the disc we say, okay, and then he stands in a lotus flower as well, okay. So this is Vishnu, okay. So Arjuna requests him to show the four-handed form, and Krishna will show him. So this is also a Krishna's energy, okay. So Vishnu is also emanating from Krishna, okay. And so then at last Arjuna requests him, now you please show me your original form, that is your personal form, okay. His personal form is the two-handed form, the regular form, okay, with peacock feather, flute and all that attractive form, okay. So Sanjaya says Dhritarashtra that this is all happening in the battlefield, okay. And then, oh, Blessed Lord said, the Blessed Lord said, my dear Arjuna, the form which you are now seeing is very, very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form which is so dear. What is he saying? The personal form of Krishna is very difficult. Attaining or seeing, see, Vishnu's form, everybody, if you are very, see, in your devotion there are stages, okay. If you are very much engaged in devoting yourselves to Vishnu forms, the Vishnu tattvas, Ram and Narayan and all these Vishnu forms, you will go to Vaikunthas. I told you, there are a lot of Vaikuntha planets, but there is just one Krishna Loka. Goloka Vrindavana is just one, but Vaikuntha planets are lots in number, because every Vaikuntha has one form of the Lord, one form of Vishnu. One Vaikuntha has probably Narayan form, another Vaikuntha has Madhusudan form, the other Vaikuntha has another form of Krishna, okay, I mean Vishnu. So that's why each Vaikuntha has different forms, and in Vaikuntha there is no personal service to the Lord. You serve the Lord as a servant, okay. Lord is like a king there. He sits, there is a lot of riches and all. You just go and serve the Lord like a servant. But in Krishna Loka, in Goloka Vrindavana, you can serve the Lord as a friend. You can serve the Lord as a parent, okay. There are 5 rasas, no. One is Vatsalya rasa, Shanta rasa, and what else? Friendship, Sakya rasa, okay, and Madhurya rasa. Okay, so in these rasas you can serve the Lord, but Dasya rasa. So Dasya rasa is the servant form of a rasa, where you get to, you're limiting yourself. You cannot go hug the Lord, okay. You cannot go talk to the Lord in a normal conversations and all. You cannot discuss things like how we discuss with friends. But in Krishna Loka you can, because if you're serving the Lord as friend, then you can behave the same way how you behave with your friends, with Krishna. Okay, like in Vrindavan, all the cowherd boys were there, they used to go together to the forest and enjoy there, eat together, right, play together. You can also do that in Krishna Loka. That is why Krishna says Vishnu is a limited portion, limited power. I mean, Vishnu has a lot of power, okay, but then compared to Krishna, it is little less, just little less, not fully less, just little less, okay. Yeah, and okay. So that's why Krishna says it's very difficult for people to come to me as in the personal form of the Lord. It's very difficult because you need unalloyed devotion, purest form of devotion to go to Krishna Loka. Otherwise, you will be sent to some Vaikuntha Loka. Okay. And yeah, so here, this is very interesting. Okay. So anybody wants to say what this is? Anybody knows what is happening over here? Adhya, do you know? Tell me what's happening here. Then why did you raise your hand? Okay. Yashaswini, tell me.
Here Lord is explaining Arjuna that nothing will happen with our own desire. If a leaf from a tree has to fall, it has to fall from the wish of Krishna. If Krishna wants that to fall, then only it will fall. If I am taking breath now, if we all are taking breath now, that is because of Krishna's desire. So everything in the world happens because of Krishna. So sometimes when we get disappointed because this thing, I wanted this thing to happen in this way. Why didn't this happen? So we have to think in our mind that it's okay if this thing did not happen according to me. It is what Krishna wants to happen. So we have to be happy because whatever Krishna wants is better, is far away better than what we want. So that's why we have to accept this truth. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. That's one way of interpretation. Very nice. Another way, there is another angle to it. Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Mataji, when Krishna showed the universal form to Arjuna, Mataji, even Arjuna saw that the Kauravas and some of the Pandavas were going into Lord's house, Mataji. From that we understand that Krishna had already killed them, but Arjuna is just an instrument to kill them materially.
Yes, very nice. Haribol. So that is also another way of interpretation. Okay. So what did Arjuna see? Along with all the demigods and everything, he also saw that Kurukshetra, you know, the bad people here, the opposite party, Arjuna, Duryodhana's party, was literally going inside the mouth of Krishna. That means they were all getting destroyed. So Arjuna got to know the result of the war. Okay, Duryodhana and team had to die, they had to lose, and Arjuna got to know the result of the war before fighting itself. Bhagavad Gita was instructed to Arjuna before the war began, right? So Arjuna got to know because of the universal form. So Krishna is showing, and then Krishna is explaining to Arjuna, see, all of them are already going inside my mouth. That means they are all killed already. That means in their fate, it is already written that they will lose. Okay, because Krishna decides who has to get what. Okay, so according to their karma, Krishna gives who has to get what. Krishna decides. Okay, so they are already killed by Krishna through their fate. Okay, Arjuna is used just as an instrument. Nimitta matram, Krishna says. You are just an instrument. That means Krishna is playing a game. Okay, this is just a game. It's compared to a game. And Krishna is using Arjuna as the dice in the game, or a pawn in the game. Okay, so Arjuna is just helping Krishna complete the mission, complete his game, and make Krishna win. So who is the winner here? Not Arjuna, it's Krishna. Okay, because Arjuna is fighting for Krishna. So Krishna says, you are just an instrument I am using. I'm appointing you to kill them, but they are already killed. This is what is there in my script, and what Krishna is the biggest script writer. Whatever he is written, that only will happen, right? So then Arjuna understands, okay, whatever happens is according to the will of the Lord. It's not according to the will of you or me or anybody. Okay, so you kill them. You are killing them because I want you to kill them. You will not get karma out of it. Why? Because Arjuna is killing to please the Lord, right? That's why I said, whatever you're doing, do it to please the Lord. Even if you want to wear a new earring, give it first, offer it to the Lord. Tell I'm doing it to please you, and then you wear it. Okay, but offer it with tulsi. Okay, that's very important. So that way, whatever you do becomes devotional service. So Arjuna is doing just devotional service through fighting. Okay, so some people ask, no, devotional service means sitting and praying, doing kirtan, singing bhajan, reading scriptures. That's all is devotional service. No, who said? Fighting is also devotional service. See, learn from Arjuna. He is fighting because he wants, Lord wants him to fight. He is fighting to impress the Lord. He is not fighting because, okay, I'm fighting, I want to become the winner. If I become the winner, I'll become the king. We five brothers will become the king of the entire planet. No. Was that there in his mind? He was in fact regretting to fight, right? He was like, no, finally he decided to fight because this way he can please the Lord. Okay. So fighting is also becoming devotional service here, right? So always do it for the Lord. So here we need to understand this, very important. Okay. Whatever is happening through the will of the Lord. We are all just instruments. We are all just instruments. Okay. He is the game planner. We are all just, it's like he is the director of the movie. We are just actors. We don't have any authority to modify the script of the movie. Director takes care of it. Okay. And this is one more instance. Okay. How Krishna pleases. If you please Krishna, Krishna pleases you. Okay. So see, Krishna says, my dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. See, Krishna is saying how to develop that divine vision, spiritual vision to see him. It is through undivided devotional service. That means Ananya Bhakti, pure devotion. Okay. This is a very nice story. This is from South India. Okay. So there is a temple in Udupi. It's a very famous Krishna temple. It's a very traditional Krishna temple with a lot of legacy. Okay. So there was a person called Kanakadasa. He is a very purest devotee of the Lord, but he was born in the low caste. Okay. So there Brahmanas used to serve in the temple, and they used to not allow Kanakadasa to enter the temple. Why? Because Kanakadasa was born in a low caste. Okay. That time people were into untouchability and all that. They were following caste system very badly. So Kanakadasa, but Kanakadasa is a pure devotee, purest than the Brahmanas who were serving the Lord there. How is he purest? It will be proved. So Kanakadasa used to serve the Lord. He used to compose songs on the Lord. He used to preach about the Lord. He used to talk about the Lord, right? So Krishna was very impressed by him, okay? And one day he wanted to enter the temple to take darshan, but nobody allowed him to enter. So what did he do? He went to the back of the temple. He started praying to Krishna there, okay? I'm not entered. I'm born in a low caste, but I'm not demanding you to give me darshan. It's fine. If you don't want me to take your darshan, it's fine, because I am there to please you. If you are pleased by me not taking your darshan, it's fine to me. So he continued doing bhajan there. Okay. So Krishna became very merciful. Okay. He was pleasing Krishna so much. So Krishna obviously pleases the Lord, right? So Krishna's statue turned wherever Kanakadasa was. So Krishna was here like this, facing the main door. And because Kanakadasa was behind the temple, Krishna turned back, about turn, okay? And the statue turned, literally. And then there was a wall, built. So the wall broke open, just for Kanakadasa to see the Lord, okay? Now it's made like a window there, and it's called Kanakana Kindi. That means Kindi is like a hole, okay? So you see through the hole, the Lord. So that's how Kanakadasa, then everybody there were like astonished. They were like, what is happening? How did Krishna turn? Right? So he pleases his devotees. Kanakadasa was a pure devotee of the Lord. So Krishna wanted to prove to the people there that it is not about caste, or it's not about how you behave, or it's not about what you are. It's about what love or how much love you have for me. Okay, that's all he sees. And that's why he saw Kanakadasa, that pure devotion, unalloyed, undivided devotional service he wanted to offer. So that's why Krishna turned and the wall broke, and Kanakadasa could see the Lord. Okay, everybody there then started respecting Kanakadasa. Okay, so he says, no, my devotees will never perish. So always, if you respect Krishna, Krishna will also give you the respect. See, Kanakadasa got a very highest level of respect in the society after that. Right? So little bit you respect Krishna, Krishna will give you this much respect. Okay, very important. And yeah, I just told, fighting is also devotional service, right? Now, how do you offer devotional service? There are 9 types of devotional service. Okay, 9 ways you can offer devotional service to the Lord. This is called Navavidha Bhakti. Okay, first thing, Shravanam. Shravanam is hearing. Shravanam means hearing. Use your ears to offer devotional service. That means when you hear about the Lord, you are all sitting in the class now, right? Right now. And you are listening to me. This is called devotional service. That means you are hearing from me about Bhagavad Gita, right? So this is devotional service. And then Kirtanam. Kirtanam means using your mouth to offer devotional service. That means speaking or singing or reading. Okay, all this comes under Kirtanam. Even writing comes under Kirtanam, because you need to think, and whatever comes in your mind, you first speak it out, frame the sentence, and then you write, right? So even writing comes under Kirtanam in a way, or it also comes under Smaranam. Okay, so Kirtanam means speaking about the Lord, singing about the Lord, reading about the Lord. All this is Kirtanam. Okay, and then Smaranam. Smaranam is remembering the Lord. Like Prahalada, he kept remembering in the Lord. During there were so many attempts to kill him, right? Every time he was about to get killed, he was remembering the Lord in his mind, right? So that is called Smaranam. So Smaranam is very simple, just thinking, remembering the Lord in your mind. You don't have to open your mouth and say anything, or you don't have to listen to anything. You just think about the Lord. That is Smaranam. Okay, then Pada Sevanam. Pada Sevanam, good example is Lakshmi Devi. She always serves the Lord at the lotus feet of the Lord, right? So that is Pada Sevanam. And Pada Sevanam, we cannot serve the Lord at the lotus feet like Lakshmi Devi, right? So that's why using your leg for the devotional service is also Pada Sevanam. How? Doing parikram, pradakshina of the temple, right? Circumambulation, going around the temple 5 rounds, 3 rounds, okay, any number of rounds. That is called Pada Sevanam. Walking to the temple is Pada Sevanam. Walking from your room to puja room, okay, after taking bath, you'll have to pray to the Lord. That is also Pada Sevanam. Okay, so and then sometimes, I'll give you a secret. Okay, take a tulsi leaf, put it, apply chandan paste on it, and stick it on the feet of the Lord. If you have a picture of Krishna, to the feet of Krishna you stick, or if you have a statue idol at home, stick that tulsi leaf to the feet of the Lord. This is also Pada Sevanam. Okay, if you Krishna, no, he's flat if you give tulsi to him. Okay, in any form. So give him this tulsi, stick it to the feet. He is going to become flat. You will get tons and tons, kgs and kgs of devotional service. Okay, this is one. This is like a catalyst. Okay, it rapidly takes you. It's like going. If you just sit and chant and all, you will take road. By road, you can reach the place. But if you stick tulsi to the feet of the Lord, it's like by plane, through the aeroplane, you are reaching the destination. So it is faster, right? So he gives you tulsi, gives you devotional service. Okay, and yeah, and then after that is Archanam. Okay, Archanam is deity worship. I told you, there is Krishna comes and stays in the statue you are worshipping. If you worship with complete love and devotion. Okay, so that is deity worship. That's why we have so many temples and all that. Okay, it's very important. And then Dasyam. Okay, Dasyam means serving like Hanuman. Whatever the Lord says, you follow the order of the Lord. That is Dasyam. Okay, and then Vandanam. Vandanam is praying to the Lord, thanking him. Praying means not asking what you want. It's about giving Krishna what he wants. Okay, thanking him and saying him, give me more and more opportunity and show me the way to please you, to attain that highest stage of devotional service so that I can reach you. That is how you have to pray. Okay, then Sakyam Arjuna was a friend of the Lord, right? And all the Sudama was also a friend of the Lord, right? So serving the Lord as a friend is called Sakyam. And then a lot of people asked me, how to develop friendship with Krishna. Read about Krishna. You cannot make friends with a stranger. You should know about Krishna, right? So start reading stories. There's Sunday school also. I've posted the message in the group. Okay, I think it's once in a month, one Sunday in a month. I'm not sure. Just go to the registration link. You will get the details. Okay, and fill it up and enroll. Okay, after your class, probably after this 18 days course, probably you can start taking your Sunday school seriously and serve the Lord, because there you get to hear a lot of stories about Krishna. Bhagavatam is what? It's all about stories, Krishna stories, right? The more you read, the more you understand about the Lord. That's when you become more, you can develop more intense friendship with the Lord. Otherwise, okay, Krishna is the Lord. That's all. Now, what do we know about Krishna? Krishna is the Lord. He is the controller. Everything is under him. That's all. So we are just looking at the Lord as the Lord only. Oh, Lord, he is Lord. You are maintaining distance with him. Oh, I cannot do this with Krishna. I cannot tell this to Krishna. He is the Lord. No, don't do that. The more you read about Krishna, you start developing that a bond for Krishna, and then you will become close to Krishna. Okay, and then last final one is Atma Nivedhanam. Okay, what is Atma Nivedhanam? Surrendering your entire self to Krishna. Okay, like Bali Maharaj, right? Do you know that story? Like Vamanadev, Krishna went in the form of Vamanadev to Bali Maharaj, and then said, I need just 3 land. 3 footsteps of 3 foot of land. He says 3 feet of land. Okay, then Bali is like, okay, you have just small feet. It's fine, you take. Okay, and then Vamanadev grows gigantic and then says, okay, first feet, he covers the entire sky. Second feet, he covers the entire earth. Third feet, where will he keep? So Vamanadev asks, where will I keep the 3rd feet? Bali says, keep it on my head. I just have that one place empty right now. So So Vamanadev keeps the feet on Bali's head. Okay, so that is Atma Nivedhanam, giving yourself to the Lord. What did Bali do? He gave himself, right? Okay, keep it on my head. So Bali went deep inside, right? And there, you might question, what did Bali get out of doing it? Bali got a bigger kingdom. Okay, he went deep inside, and that means he went to the planetary systems below the earthly planets. Okay, and he got a bigger kingdom there. It was more rich. He got more riches there, and he became the emperor over there. And Vamanadev himself went and started doing doorkeeping service there in his kingdom. So what more does a devotee want? Krishna was always there with him in the form of Vamanadev, right? So so what Krishna rewards you, you cannot even imagine how much he rewards you, what he rewards you. Okay, if you ask something from Krishna, he gives you only what you ask for. Okay, I want this much gold, I want this much money, he gives you only that much. If you say, Krishna, I don't want anything, I just want you, Krishna gives you this much. Okay, because he's seeing that you don't want anything, you're serving Krishna without any desires, material desires. Okay, you serve Krishna with spiritual desires. Ask him, say, Krishna, give me more opportunities to serve you, offer devotional service to you. Okay, don't ask him, give me that, give me money, give me first rank, give me that, give me this and all that. Okay, and yeah, so we can use our entire body to serve the Lord. Okay, how? See, if you want to use your eyes, see the deity of the Lord. Okay, see the Lord's pictures, see Lord's episodes, little Krishna episodes are there, you can watch. Okay, hearing, hear about the Lord, hear lectures, hear bhajans, learn. Okay, and then touch, do worship. Okay, join your hands and offer obeisances to the Lord, touch his feet. Okay, and smell the tulsi leaves offered to the Lord, smell the agarbattis you offer to the Lord. All this is devotional service. One example I want to state. Okay, there were kumaras. Okay, 4 kumaras means Brahma's 4 bachelor sons. Okay, they were not married. Okay, that's why they are called kumaras. So how they got attracted to serve Krishna, it was through smelling the tulsi leaf offered to the Lord, smelling the flowers offered to the Lord. They smelled those flowers, and see, if you smell the tulsi leaf that is offered to the Lord, that means tulsi leaf is touching Krishna, right? That means the tulsi leaf is also becoming spiritualized. So when you smell that, you are taking spiritual smell, right? Spiritual smell means Krishna himself. Krishna is not different from his spiritual opulence. Okay, so they all smelled the smell of tulsi leaf, and they started becoming great devotees of the Lord. And today Kumaras are considered devotees of the Lord. Okay, so that's how it is. And taste Krishna Prasad. Okay, so you can use all your 5 sense organs to serve the Lord. Okay, yeah, and yeah, so bow down to Krishna, be happy. Okay, yeah, eyes to see the Lord, I already told you. And the mouth to, again, this is Namanishta Das Prabhuji. Okay, he is the president of ISKCON Mangalore. So he gives lectures, right? So he's giving lectures using his mouth. He's giving classes, he's talking about the Lord, right? And yeah, so chant and be happy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. Any doubts or any questions?